Do that. That. Okay, sorry about the no volume. I'm still waiting for the game to load. So, if you read the message of the 5 minute mark, the game has froze. So give me 1 second. I love how I'm starting this stream with a game's not loading spiel. Now, I do not know what the member benefits are this week. I know last stream 3 weeks ago was double year. And I'm pretty sure my plants are dead this time. So, there's that. Double. Speak of plants, and you find out the double gardening benefits for members. Oh, that's just perfect. Boy. That could have been far better. Significantly far better. Now, I do not know if the game's going to resize. Nope, it stayed the right size. Okay. So I actually have it windowed for me, so I can at least be able to click off that goes check the stream health and all that. So now it's no longer glitching out, which is nice. So yeah, these are all my characters. One of them was a test. The other is for a later date, and this is my main one. But anyway, to progress with Amber Blood. So I know that the thing I may up the wait time to maybe 10 to 15. I don't know. But I know for a fact, yeah, I don't have any friends on this account for a reason. I'm not going to go into Mushu quite yet. Okay. We do have Northgard, which is another world, which is Grizzleheim is a side quest of a world. So for Grizzleheim, I don't see a problem with doing that on level locks because it's not part of the main story. I'm going to head to get the new spell and probably to go do the Policeman's Ball quest because that's right there is 1200. And 12, well, if I go back to my quest, I need roughly 2,400 so quests to level up to 29, and I want to. The thing is, I need to make sure that what I'm doing is plausible. Now, my test character that I made for this to make sure it was, somewhat feasible was level 34, I believe. And the other thing is Mount Olympus cannot be done solo. The reason I say this is because they made it so you have to deal with cheating bosses, which isn't easily doable for a level 30. The other thing is we didn't do Kensington Park. I know there's also a dungeon in Wizard City that we did not do, which would be Sunken City. And Sunken City, I think it's U for Kensington. Yes. So we'll get Kensington. That way we can get an extra dungeon, which will get me a bunch of XP. And yeah, so we'll get that. Thank you. And now we just go to the Ironworks first, because all we have to do in Ironworks is get some crates. And if I'm lucky, which I doubt, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get those crates without having to go all the way into the dungeon. Just potentially risking getting into a few fights here and there, which is fine. I would prefer to get into a few fights and have a few places I can, get these crates without having to really progress with this dungeon, because that's the only reason is why I'm here is for the crates. If I could find two crates, I basically have I would like to have a third. Great, there we go. And some ore, why not? Because in theory, they should respawn, because having multiple players have to, they should need to be able to respawn, which means the one I saw at the start should by now have respawned. If multiple people end up taking this quest and take the dungeon, it's like, yeah, they would all have to do this, so it only makes sense that they would spawn. First one I saw, good back. Yes. Like I said, only reason I'm here is for these crates, to get this quest done, and then I head out, go to Kenningston, well, Chelsea Court, then Kenningston. That way I can get the spell, then Kenningston. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I do not want to fight anything. Really do not want to fight anything I don't have to. Yes, I don't care. Thank you for the ride, sir. And then we go talk to Abigail Doodle for the 400. And since I completed Marleybone, I can stay on level locked. What is it that you... Under the weather and special request. Okay. Yes, because I already know if I don't do it, one person's going to say about the chaos. Okay. That one I'm going to decline. That one he can do on his own. Why would you want to go to a hat maker for medication, homemade medication? I do not know. That just gives me the wrong idea. But let's talk to Abigail Doodle, and then we'll talk to the person for... Okay, I love it. Okay. Here we go. And that side quest I'm not going to do. I should, but Okay, Floyd. Boy. Okay, what's the request? Sure. Again, it's a little bit of XP. And at this point, every little bit helps. Quests are right here. Need to travel to Kenningston. Need to do this quest before I do Kenningston. And are all three of these Chelsea, hide. So, yeah. I gotta look at my spell deck. Okay, I do have Skeletal Pirate. Okay, I was curious. Go to do... And I do have some Death Prisms. Okay. Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time here yet. Now, if I don't remember this guy correctly, if I remember correctly, I gotta fight him like 9 times since he's got 9 lives. There we go. If I remember correctly, is the thing. Yeah, I think that's the cantrip chest. And I will be right back. Hi. Okay, now that I'm back, Freddy, let's have some ground rules. Just no foul language while we fight. And don't get mad when I beat ya. Been a while since I've done the Irish accent, that, well, rough Irish. Or at least what I've been told sounds more like an Irish. Anyway, let's get this over with. Don't need the windstorm. Got that. Then we need a point. Once we do point, we do the Deathblade, and then preferably Skeleton Pirate or Vampire. Depending if this little rabbit of mine is going to be broken today or not. Even better. That bites. So, an Omega Cross. All we need is a Deathblade. Oh, that made up for a snow snake. And this should finish him for the, or if I'm correct, he respawns a few times. Either way. Perfect. Overkill much. Oh, I thought we agreed you wouldn't get annoyed when I beat ya. I'm right in front of you. There we go. Ain't broke, you don't fix. I swear, this little rabbit of mine is broken. Oh, I have at least one of the spells I need. Right, so we'll keep Sandstorm just in case. Just need Point, X, and Royth Prism. Or just Death Prism. Oh, there's Curse. Curse and Hex are the same spell in all interpretations, really. Both roughly, I believe it does the exact same bonus. Bonus, I think it's like 80 ist, so that spells are sort of useless against them. Really don't want to use the Sandstorm unless I absolutely have to. Good to see the snake still doesn't like me. 60 plus 9. Okay, so that should be about 90. 95. Yep, 95% plus the 5%. So I'm at 100% damage. Just need the prism. There we go. To be fair, I should go vampire and heal a bit. Honestly, I don't understand why they gave him this spell. It's literally doing absolute bollocks to me. Oi, yeah, 2 out of 9. Bloody well called it. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. Can we start round 3, please? Welcome to the stream. So then, same strategy again. This time we'll do Death Prism first because then it gets used last. Okay. Then Blade. Sorry, I switched out of the accent. I enjoy doing that, but I can't do it for a long period of time. Honestly, what would have been what would be cool? If I know King's Isle is reworking this, redoing all the artwork. Instead of keeping it as Freddy 9 lives, every time you defeat him, just make it to Freddy Pound, whichever number it is. So it would be Freddy 7 lives at this point. Honestly, just a trap and a blade's enough. Okay, good to know. Six lives remaining. I'm not even farming this guy, but by proxy I am because of the quest. By absolute proxy, I am. Hoping I can get lucky. After this fight, I could probably get lucky. Hello again! Welcome back to the stream. Or if you're new, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Did this in the wrong order, so let's just take the hit. It might do enough. Hey, something higher than Snake! Something that actually did damage! Sure I did. Just give me 1 second, bud. Just let me take that. That will be helpful for later. Yeah, that will work. Might as well get a little bit of a screenshot planned out while doing some farming for a quest. I mean, honestly, this is just farming a boss, mandating you farm bosses for that. I know it's only Death Skul that has this because it makes sense. It's fitting, to say the least. And the only reason I don't, well, that bites. Okay, let's just, as much as I want to use Vampire, I need to have the prison be first for Vampire to kill. But for Skeletal Pirate, not so much. But like I said, this has to be placed first. So I'm going to abuse the Death Trap. Or what used to abuse the Death Trap. Dang it! That used to trigger the Death Trap. And that's why I don't limit my spell deck yet. Once I have a high enough accuracy, maybe. Thank you, my rabbit friend. Especially for a Pixie Queen. Well, fairy, not Pixie Queen. Pixie Queen still is normal. My best bet is Faint, then Vampire, and then hope that it does enough damage. Means if he attacks with Storm Snake, this is also going to hurt. but not by much. Okay, let's see if this does enough. If not, Banshee will finish him off. $135 and $10. No, I don't have a rabbit's foot. I just happen to know a thing called thinking. That's what I happen to have, is a brain. So, for those in the chat, how's your day going? Mine's going pretty well. Don't like the fact that I have to fight this guy 9 times, but I don't think any Death Wizard enjoys fighting this guy 9 times in a row. So I've been one-shotting him relatively pretty aptly. Aye. That's the spell I needed. We won't be beating the resistance. Let's just try it. Maybe I could get lucky with just 2 traps instead. If I could get lucky with 2 traps, that would be great. If not, okay. I know for future. Har har, Victoire. Yeah, I needed a blade. At this point, I think Vampire would be just enough to get that 200. Welcome to the stream. Dude, you have 3 lives left. Can we not? Why do you persist in requiring me to fight you? You're going to die. You, sir, are going to die if you keep this up. Because you're now wasting your 3rd life. I mean, I'm pretty sure death is around the corner. So that's 105. Hey. So for the people in chat, I actually got a question for you. And it's more of if you guys, A, can you guys hear me? Is part 1 of the question. Because I really didn't do any testing for the stream. And OBS says it is but I don't know for certain. Oh, and that's a problem. Yeah, that was a problem. You guys couldn't hear anything in game. Whoops. And the live stream changed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh god, that was an oops. Didn't think it would change. To fix the issue. Welcome to the stream. Didn't realize it didn't have the audio playing, so so you guys probably were able to hear me, and dead silence as there was no music or sound effects.
I need some more catnip.
I'm pretty sure that's the equivalent of saying, I need to... Sir! Even I know that's meant to be a, substitute for some other medicinal... No, you didn't need to go with the, opium reference there. Dang. Oh, that's gonna actually hurt a bit. I can consistently hit 800.
I shall never surrender.
Dude, you're on your last life. You're on your last life. Dude, you're on your last life. I don't know why he's at. I'm sorry, but yeah, Lobo is around the corner, bud. And he ain't happy with your whole shtick here. As to the question you asked early, do I have a lucky rabbit's foot considering my pet? I would believe so. Not going to be all the damage to one-shot him, but at least he'll have a chance.
I'll be darned. You've done it.
You should be dead, sir.
You're pretty good. That was quite a challenge. Return this coin to Dworgin. You've earned it.
Okay, so then we'll do Kenningston, and it's I don't believe there is any level. Well, I also gotta check my plants, which are dead. The plants are wilting. Okay. Normally, I tried taking care of the plants before I do the live stream, but considering I ran late to when I said I would start, I decided, yeah, let's just get double XP and reward. I highly doubt I'm getting any rewards this stream, considering they're probably. Oh no, they're in process of dying. Oh, and the elephant ears are ready to harvest. Oh, hey, I might have to get some use out of this. So the alligator trees are dead, which makes sense. Growing spells, I'm going to need a little bit of sunlight. Focused on the deadbeat. Okay, so the spells are done. Then I need music for these guys. Might be able to get all of the bees required. Got all the bees, and now I just need to get almost all the bees. Need to get that, and then I should be able to shower to get the last two elephants, and the elephant and the huckleberries. I thought those were the dead bees. Some question, how many seeds do I have? Ultra dandelion. Orange dandy. Okay, I have a lot of dandelions. And yeah, that was probably a lot. Now, as for the, revive, I don't want to revive the Asparagus, because the Laphodills hate the Asparagus. Well, dislike the Asparagus, and the Asparagus dislikes them. I'm going to do, if I can cap the insufficient. Yeah. Okay, and that's why I don't like using the revive on them. I'm using a druid, okay, not bad. Someone who hasn't been live streaming for 3 weeks. And let's go grab the sarcophagus while we're here. And we got a universal dislike. So I don't think, for Mushu, I don't know what level the, gear is. For the crafting gear, I think it's going to be like 32 or something, so I can't use it. And I would have to check something. I would have to check if the level 32 is better than Olympus gear. So get this done. only been streaming for roughly an hour, and it feels like it's gone by like no tomorrow. Well, to be fair, all we did was fight a guy 9 times and a few side quests. And I went the wrong way. Actually, I could check with him. Because sometimes you could find, you know, crafting gear in here. Rarely, mind you. Yeah, and 35, is 35 gonna be any better? If that wasn't, death resist, that would have been nice. This at least gives me a idea of what to look for when I'm... Now that's worth it. This one is worth it. Oh, Vexing. Yeah. This one is worth it because it does up my damage. I lose the accuracy, but I don't really care for storm accuracy at this point. And I get a little bit more power pip chain. So Shroud of Frailty might be worth it. It's, if anything, beats Pops' Uniform of Horror. Now, that was only beat my crafting gear by a very thin margin. Like, Dusk Wind, that one might be worth keeping. Okay. The terminal robes would actually be worth buying as well. If I don't have to make something, I'm going to try to buy it. And then let's see if we can find anything in boots that are worth their gold. Not at 30, and 35 maybe if I don't get to 40 by the end of Mushu. Maybe. Don't know. Okay, but we at least have a theory of where to look for future reference. Okay. And there we go. Hey, Dwarken.
You have Freddy's lucky coin? How wonderful! You must have done well in combat.
9 times
This
over.
next spell will help you along your way.
Thank you. I know a few of you probably later on are wondering why I'm just... Worthless spell, good experience, so it was worth doing the quest. Okay. I need less than 1,000. So Kenningston will get me up to 29. Because any gear that I have, okay, level 28, any gear that I have now, okay, I have this that I have to quick sell. This is level 22, people. Welcome to the stream. Level 22. Level 25, and here's the crafting equivalent. I lose a little health. Literally, it's very marginal with max HP. Okay. Okay, it's Poniard of the Pegasus. Again, that one, you're not going to have anything better than that. Okay, 25, and could actually be fixed. Do I have any teardrops? Yeah, more mana. Level 25. Okay. So Kenningston is literally going to be what pushes me over to level 29. Hopefully maybe 30. If I can get to level 30, then we can get somewhere and we can start with Mushu proper. Okay. I don't want to level lock below what is required, what is recommended. I know in theory I can do so, but I really do not want to use my contingency rule until Celestia. And even then, it's more going to be pushed because Celestia, the level lock rule is removed. What other quests do I have? Oh yeah, I have to go to Palace of Fire. That'll at least give me another 170. Which isn't... It's not great, but it's helpful. I don't like having to side quest scum up to... And that's what I'm basically doing, is side quest scumming. I'm effectively side quest scumming to get up to where it's feasible to beat the world, not. And I get with Death School is we can heal, or well, half the damage we output, but the problem is, right now it's not feasible to do so. That's one thing I wish it was feasible. Well,
what's this? Emergency supplies? These will certainly come in handy. Thank you, young wizard.
Yeah, the teleporter's right by you. But then again, I'll just go to the oasis. Here you go, Archibald.
You have supplies for me from Marleybone? What good news! I was worried about things back home. Thank you, young wizard.
There we go. Again, it's not much XP, but it's enough. It makes it worth heading back, having to walk all the way through Marleybone again to get to Digmore Station. for the again, like I said, I'm side quest just to get levels, just to make sure it's feasible. Like side quest jumping.
You've returned from Crocotopia just in time. I just received the final packages of emergency supplies for the rest of the troops in Crocotopia. Can you deliver the rest of them?
Yes, that's worth it. That is worth it for that XP. Then all of the Kingston can go straight to, then all of Kingston can go, not Kingston, Kensington can go straight to leveling me up to level 30. That will work. Usually when it comes to side quests, it's usually the final quest that gives the big reward at the end, which is why it's advised you do all side quests. It's just...
You've come with emergency supplies? Bless the stars! Thank you very much!
Already talked to Primwell. Thing with Bizarre Gear is, of course, they're on the opposite side. I'll say one thing though, the major difference that...
Wonderful! These supplies will make our duties so much more tolerable. Thank you very much, young wizard.
No problem,
Safe travel.
Livingston. The thing with this game, for certain, is
Hello
that's
there, young
worth doing
wizard.
this.
I hope things are going well for you. Thank you very much for the package.
No problem, Farnsworth, as I teleport away. Lloyd.
Very good job, young wizard. Thank you for supporting our troops.
No problem. Up, okay, now... That... There we go. I need to get into make it... Hello, Rogue! Game. What did I do to you? What did I do to this game? Rogue's Gaming Squad, welcome to the stream. I have no clue what I did to break the game. I'm a mouse. I'm apparently a mouse. What? I broke the bloody camera. Okay, 1 second. I gotta figure out how to pull this off. I have to figure out how to pull this off. There we go. There we go. I just need this. This will... Sorry about that. I had to get a cam. I needed... I'm not even... Okay. I need to get a, screenshot. I need to get a screenshot of this. Because I'm gathering photos. Of this. Just for me to throw into Photoshop. For a, thumbnail. I don't know what I did to break the camera. Let me just, let me just turn off my mount for a second. Nope! Camera is still broken. I know how to do screenshots in the game as well. I just don't like using the in-game system. Go to the classroom, then come back. So, escape, quit. Ah, okay. Well, you guys already, at the start of the stream, you guys would have seen my other wizards, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Nope, it's still broke there, but... Okay. This will make things interesting. For Kenningston. Oh, this is beautiful. Yep, it's still broke.
Zooks, Dr. H.G. Wags, our most famous inventor, has been kidnapped. I fear that his clockwork automations may be used for sinister purposes.
Okay.
We're not sure who kidnapped Dr. Wags, but some of the clockworks now say that they serve Stoker. Dr. Wags' clockwork assistant has been captured and deactivated. If you were to get a helical gear, a sprocket idler, and a piston rod, I believe we could get him working again. You'll have to fight to get those parts. Good luck.
And, Officer Terry, how would you know this? Still broken. I don't know why the camera decided to break. I think I have to reboot the entire game. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reboot the game. Because at this point... I mean, it's nice to see the detail they put on the undercarriage of the, little tram here. I actually have never been able to get this low of a camera shot for the tram. Yes. Oh, that has made my day. So I'll be right back. Oh boy. So Rogue, how's your day going? Because that has effectively broken me. I was not expecting. I was doing Pet Pro. In 3 days. Okay. Well, congrats on having 4 paintings done. Okay, now let's see if... My game is fixed. Yes. Okay. Oh, I love it when I break the game. I also got a posing. I got a few characters pose in a pose. That shouldn't be an A pose. Okay, so Officer Terry, I'm just going to speed through your dialogue because we already saw it. Okay. So I have to kill these guys for the gear. Are you talking about... Okay, that's not fun. Are we talking, college stuff? Then yes, I typically do the college projects. If we're talking about game, I just spent roughly an hour fighting to get a spell that is never going to see the light of day. And by my luck, with the amount of health these guys have being that of around Lushu level, for bosses, I believe, anyway, this isn't going to end well. I'm probably going to die, and we won't be doing Kenningston. Well, okay, so that leaves Kimball Lung, and that's an interesting conundrum. And then there's the, Kimball Lung, and then there's, at least I negated that negative. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill these things. They're going to kill me long before I actually kill them. Windstorm might be... it might be best to remove that. Or reduce the cards. Unless my pet breaks again and just spams Pixie and Sprite. No problem. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back and do Kenningston later because I'm going to die. I could heal, but Kraken, most likely, Snake. Let's see if I actually can survive. I highly doubt I will, considering it took me 2.5 hours to beat Big Ben. I think it will take me longer to beat here. And I'm relatively wearing the best possible gear in Marleybow. So, yeah, the fact that yeah, at this point, it really is iffy if I can do this dungeon. Because Kraken, potentially, or Cyclops, or Humungo Frog. I called Cyclops! to the stream. I'm about to die. I'm seriously going to end up dying. You know, I also thought maybe I can survive. There's no surviving this. John just took me down to 3D. Okay, so Kenningston is a no-go. So that leaves two options. If Kenningston is going to be a no-go, that leaves me with two options. There's a dungeon in Krokotopia, Kimba Lung, which technically is in Mushu. However, it's on its own floating island, and the only way to get there is by pirate ship. The other option, which I'm actually leaning towards more, is Grizzleheim, because Grizzleheim is nothing but a side quest of a world. Okay. It is a side quest of a world and doesn't really affect the main story.
Ho there, Outlander. What brings you to Grizzleheim?
I was sent here to talk to your king, I believe.
You explain that you've been sent to speak with the king of Grizzleheim.
You want to speak with our king? Not today, little wizard. Our king doesn't just speak with any young cub who asks.
Okay.
No offense intended, but only the most worthy of warriors can speak with the king of Grizzleheim.
Understandable.
I'm Bjorn Ironclaws, a famous hero of my people. If you make a name for yourself, I will speak for you and see that you get to meet our king.
Understandable.
No one here trusts an outsider. All great warriors of Grizzleheim have a band of allies to trust and rely on. If you want to see our king, you should become a member of my band.
Okay, I just don't happen to know any musical instruments.
My men will show you our ways, so you're no outsider. Go and speak to my sword brother Hagen Shieldbreaker in our camp by the river.
Oh, that is oh, I have never in my life of this game ever have I seen a chicken with a wizard. Oh, that's a thumbnail on its own, but I don't want to use that. I'm sorry if people actually want to see that as a thumbnail. I'm not doing it. I'm level 28, 29. I'm only doing this because I need to level up to make it viable. To be viable in Mushu. Hello, Hagen Shieldbreaker.
What brings you to the camp of Bjorn Ironclaws?
Bjorn Ironclaws sent me.
Bjorn sent you? He wants us to teach you our ways and see if you're worthy of joining our band?
Yep.
Fair enough. Let us start then. If you wish to learn our ways and join this band, you must learn to be fearless at all times. Fear profits you nothing.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually
Your
on
destiny
par.
was woven long ago. and nothing you do can escape fate. It is best to meet challenges with courage in your heart and a blade in your hand.
Again.
I do not know if you are cowardly or courageous. Only you know which. Go to our old burial ground and defeat 3 troubled warriors. Return then, and tell me what was in your heart.
King's Isle. I know you're reworking the world's here, but I don't think three versus 2. I'm. Oh, that made me laugh. That made me die inside a little. And hold up. What's that? I'm gonna go back thinking about this. I want to point something out that I don't fully understand now. King's Isle, you have now confused me. If this is supposed to be a level 25 world where you gain access to this world at level 25, how's a level 20 getting here? I would like to have the explanation to that. I would truly love to have an explanation, game. And vampire is just overkill because that's what we thought. I need to learn how to actually properly make a quick attack deck, but the problem is I need to get the accuracy up high enough where I'm not having to. The specialty? No, it's not. Okay. Hagen. Okay, now we go. There we go.
We heard the troubled warrior's howls from here. Were you fearful, or were you fierce? Speak the truth, or I will know if you do not.
Far enough. Take them.
Good then. That's what I like to hear. Stay courageous. Luck may save you sometimes, but only if your courage holds.
I wasn't look for that one.
A hero is nothing without his reputation, and a great part of that reputation comes from the deeds of his father.
That's actually pretty accurate for the Nordic tribes and Norse in general.
You're an outsider, though, and no one knows who your father was. So we must get a great hero to speak highly of you, as if you were go back into the burial ground, to the mound of Ingvar Sharptooth. Convince him that you're a worthy heir to his reputation.
Ingvar. Yeah, honestly, it's, for the accent that I pulled off during Marleybone and just a little bit ago, I've had people say it sounds close to an Irish, but I've also been told it sounds more Nordic or Norse than anything. And I believe I have to fight Ingvar.
so openly?
One that needs to ask you for a favor.
You would like me to speak well of you? That you can share in my reputation? I will not give my regard so lightly. Prove your worth in battle.
Oh, that's coming a mile away. Oh, and you brought a minion. Yeah, because that's fighting fair. My stats of my pet, after this fight, I'll just gladly show you. Does that work with you, Manny? Okay, I don't have a death. Okay, let's just do curse on the warrior to begin with. My pet is a little bit broken. I've at times had this rabbit spam cast, Sprite, Pixie, Sprite in a row. So, and that actually witnessed that in a past live stream when I was doing the counterweights for the, for Big Ben. I think it has like 3 Maycasts on it. Yeah, it has 3 Maycasts. Maycast Sprite, Maycast Sprite Queen, and Maycast Fairy. Figured if I was going to do a challenge run, I might as well use a pet that was going to be guaranteed to be helpful. And to be fair, I was actually around, considering the type of pet it is, I was actually around for that event. One of the other stats I have due to the gem, if I remember correctly, is plus 50% mana and health from wisps. Okay, that will be more than enough to kill the warrior. I just need to get rid of the warrior. I need to get that prism. I know I have prisms in my deck. Like I said, more than enough. Oh, that will help. If I could get Hex, a curse. I keep mistaking Hex and curses. It's basically the same spell. If I could get Hex or curse, then... Hey, I got Pixie this time. $100. I need... I might get lucky, considering, the 100% on its own was able to get 865 through death resistance. 110 should also get through death. Nowhere near enough. Enter deselect. Hey, but how's your day going, Manny? If you're still in the still watching. Now you give me the spell I needed 5 seconds ago. let's just put another death trap and then we'll do vampire. Would have been nice if that worked. As for why I put the second Death Blade on there is, depending on how you... I am so glad I went with Vampire, because I know Vampire is still going to be more than enough to take back that 80. But the reason I did that was because... I did say the pet was broken, did I not? But the reason I put the Death Blade after the Death Prism is it depends on the order you stack your traps, which is what I found out. So, there we go. Now he's dead. There we go. And like I said, I would show my pet stats, and there you go. Those are my stats currently for my pet. Now, I'll be right back. Oi. Oi. Okay, I am back. Let me just turn off the break card. So, Manny, if you're still here, here's my pet. Now, I haven't upgraded it fully, so for all I know, these two talents may also be make casts. And here's the derby side stuff. Don't really do that stuff, to be honest. I didn't really see the appeal. But yeah, Wisp bonus is plus 50 from Wisps. And that's just a level 15 one, by the way. So if I come up with something better, I may end up replacing it, but who knows?
I'm impressed, young cub. You've proven you've got mettle. You faced me without fear and defeated me with great skill. You can tell any who ask that I am as proud of you as if you were my own child.
Thank you, Ingvar. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that for the thumbnail. Could have, but I'm not going to. Hagen, I've got Ingvar's permission, blessing.
So, did you win words of praise from Ingvar Sharptooth?
I sure did.
Excellent. Are you certain you aren't from here? You are taking to our ways as if born to them.
No more. I know the Nordic. Well, in this case, the how do I know of the Northern realms.
Now, it is one thing to defeat spirits, but it is what a hero does among the living that echoes through eternity.
True enough.
Not far from here is a camp of split-hoof barbarians. When they grow daring enough, they harass and steal from the honest folk. Go there and give those split-hoof barbarians a lesson in manners. That should earn you the favor of the townsfolk and help your hero. Defeating one of them should be enough to show them their troublesome ways are at an end.
Yeah. Like, for any people who are just joining it, I need to get that 12K experience, and yeah, the best way to do that is by doing side quests at this point, and the only place I can firmly do side quests without dying 20,000 times is going to be Grizzleheim. And hopefully it's not complete all of Grizzleheim for a level up. That would be really bad. Ooh, mushrooms. Get those for the wonderful... Now let's see if I can find my own fight. And not join someone else's. That would be nice. Nope. Going to end up jumping into someone's fight. Okay, I don't want to jump into anyone's fight. There we go. So yeah, Banshee should be enough. Again, I don't know what to tell people. My pet is broken. I said my pet was broken, did I? There was no need for the sprite followed by a pixie. I really do not like it when people join my fights without asking, but to be clear, he did ask. Okay, he's doing Meteor Strike, basically. As people asked. Thanks, William. Yeah, you're instant. let's just do that. Couch potatoes, of course. Or what? Insult. Take out the. Love it when. What are you farming for? What? Ah, you're okay. He's fought 22 of those things for couch. What do couch potatoes drop that make them that valuable? No, seriously, what makes couch potatoes that valuable? Defeated the boar.
I'm sure that one will think twice before he troubles the town again. You're well on your way to becoming a hero.
Thank you, Hagen.
We've been ordered by Bjorn to stay in this camp, but there's something you can do for us.
What do you need me to do?
Bjorn told us he was sending Einar Thunderhammer, a blacksmith, to our camp to tend our weapons and armor.
Understandable.
He's late. Probably captured by the barbarian. If he's locked up, you'll have to find a key to free him. Just defeat Splithoof Rangers until you find the one with the key.
Now, okay, now, did he wander over here by complete accident? Because I don't see how a boar beats a bear. Okay, this one's actually going to need a little bit more oomph than a banshee. I'm going to give it a little bit more oomph this time. So probably pirate would be more than enough, especially with these 30s. Getting Scarecrow would be very helpful in the future, but that's not. That is 2 worlds away at this point. I think that was just enough. I'm gonna have to look at their health. So 664. Just enough, really. Let's get rid of this weakness. Vampire might be enough to beat. By the way, for people watching, if you guys actually, well, for those watching afterwards, if you've gotten this far, thank you, for one. That's amazing to me, because I think I get an average of like 2 minutes of view. But, yeah, if you guys can comment what game you want to see me also live stream besides, you know, Wizard101. I have a list down below of games I have on this computer that I can live stream. Not high enough. In the description, I have a list of games that I could also do some live streams of. Well, to be fair, Banshees won't be enough, more than enough. I mean, I think Dark Sprite would be more than enough. There we go. Go deal with this. Again, it would be nice if I could get some more XP, but I really just need to get... Well, it would be nice if I could get more than a couple thousand, not thousand, a couple hundred XP.
Tanetth's gonna crush off little cub, break his bones, take his gold.
Oh, you think you're going to get my gold? I think it's going to be the other way around. Since I know it's just going to take 2 skeleton pirates to take him out. Skeletal pirate will take him out, and then I need a feint, basically, then a, feint, then, skeletal on hand. And a bit of a myth blast would be nice. Because that weakness really sucks. Okay, trap on him. Okay, let's just... Okay. That might be enough to take out the boss, but I need healing. If I survive this. I'll have to go vampire then. Wasn't paying attention to my health. That's on me. I'll do vampire on the boss, and thankfully they both passed. Okay, that at least helped a bit, but it's not gonna keep me alive. They're not gonna pass this time. So let's take out the Rager. Rager. Since the boss attacked, it's gonna have to pass for pips. Now, this is a very risk, and it worked. Fudge. Fizzle, please just fizzle. Okay. 120, come on, just do 120. And I died. Due to my own stupidity. Could have healed last round. That's on me. Let's do that again. Oh, it's just the boss this time. Well, that's going to be a lot easier to do. Just do feint and skeletal pirate like I was planning to originally. At least test if that works. Okay, my volume's all the way up. My mic too far away? Okay, let's just... Oi. Mouse is being temperamental. Way too fast for a mouse. There we go. That I can work with. And yeah, I'm going a bit overkill on this guy. And skeletal pirate. Okay, I think my mic might not be close enough. And yeah, let's get Einar.
What's this? Hagen sent a child to come and rescue me? He should be ashamed. Still, though, you defeated Shattertusk handily. You're no mere youth, I'll wager.
And I happen to be the adopted, how do I put this? I was adopted by Ivar.
You have my thanks. I can find my way out now that Shattertusk is dealt with. You'd best head on back to camp and speak to Hagen.
Considering you're kidnapped by a boar, that is half your height. I firmly believe you got some explaining to do there, bud. Honestly, it would have been funnier if you were kidnapped by the forest pests. And yeah, I'm not going to be leveling up again this stream. I was hoping to get 2 levels to get the get this done with.
You rescued Einar, I gather. Good work. He'll tell others of your battle with Shattertusk, and your fame will spread.
Fair enough.
You're building a name for yourself. Becoming a hero, I'll teach you our ways, but there's a price to be paid. When you become one of our people, we've fought the Grendels for as long as we can remember. They're an ancient Some Grendels are small. We can fight them well enough. The most horrible of the Grendels are like avalanches. They must be avoided or endured. Easier to fight. Long ago, the Grendels invaded an old fort nearby named Drago. If you want to see our king, you should learn to fight the Grendels. Go and speak to the spirits there and learn of the Grendels.
Yeah, again, this world, even though it says main quest, it doesn't affect the main story. There's Ivar.
I was one who fought the Grendels when they attacked this fort. First they attacked in daylight, and we fought them honorably. Then they crept over the walls in the night, and attacked as we slept. We fought bravely, but we were defeated. Now, this place is called Drogarth, the home of the dead.
Okay, Drogarth. I would put it that one of Loki's daughters would be residing here. With, but then again, you've also got not Skithblasmir. Is it Skithblasmir? You got the Ship of the Dead as well in Norse mythology. I minimized something by accident. Wrong page. There we go. Need to grab something quickly. Anyway, let's talk to Rethel the Fierce.
It is said that the first mother of all the Grendels went to all things in the world and begged them to swear oaths to never harm her child.
Oh, so what? Hold up there. Did we just swap? Because that is, Baldur's story.
She went in disguise as a kind old woman, and because she seemed harmless, all things agreed not to harm her child. Only the Spider Queen said no to her request, because spiders are evil and harm is in their nature.
Okay, so we're changing from mistletoe.
In time, the old oaths were forgotten somewhat, but those first Grendels could not be harmed by any force, and they grew great and terrible.
Okay.
Now, the greatest and oldest Grendels fear only one thing in the whole of Grizzleheim: spiders. Go and speak to Sorin the Wise, and he will teach you to use that knowledge.
But, basically, that would be, that would be, the whole story with Freya/Frigg, depending on which version you prefer.
I was blacksmith of this fort, and I fought alongside with the warriors, with weapons of my own making.
Understandable.
My finest weapons were not enough. Our axes shattered, bent against the most powerful Grendel.
Okay.
That will not happen again. I will show you how to make a weapon with the venom of spiders. A blade that will defeat the Grendels.
Okay, so a sword that's coated in poison.
Sorin the Wise teaches you the ancient arts of sword making, including some special techniques that will serve against the Grendels.
Okay, now I just gotta find my teleport stone. There we go. Back to Hagen.
Did the spirits grant you the wisdom to fight the Grendels?
More than. Might also forge steel.
You now know how to make a blade that will do harm to the most powerful of the Grendels. All great heroes need great weapons, and the best are the... Go and speak to the blacksmith, Einar Thunderhammer. He will show you what to do.
Hello, Einar.
So, my rescuer returns. What can I do for you today?
Help me forge a blade made of venom.
You know how to make a special blade to defeat Grendels? I can't wait to get started, but I'll need a lot of help. I'll show you how to forge your blade, but I can't do much. The split hooves took them from me when I was captured. After you rescued me, I looked around. Could you go back to the split hoof camp and get my hammer and tongs from them? The one named Bloodseeker has them.
Again, you were captured. Boy, something. Half your size. I'm actually going to potentially end it here. Due to the time, it's been about 2 hours, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for our continuation into